Hello guys, and thank you for tuning in. I'm doing this quick video because I need your help, and I get a lot of messages privately and as well on my YouTube channel, sometimes through Facebook. And you guys seem to be having some questions, and I would like to get like some kind of like a list or some kind of a guide. I don't know if in what format it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be on a video format, or maybe I can do something that people can download. Maybe you guys can download them, or the new subscribers and other persons who watch these videos, and maybe they have these kind of questions. Maybe they can have access to this frequently asked questions kind of things. Most likely will be something for, or maybe like a PDF kind of like thingy. I think that would be helpful for people to actually have it and be able to read it. Yeah, well, like your input on that. What questions will you have? If it's something about in terms of actually mixing or mastering. I know I get a lot of those questions. The whole process of uploading or composition. It could be mixing. It could be what kind of plugins do I use, or what kind of plugins you will need to get you started in doing stock music. But while we're here, I want to show you what I'm doing with a track that I'm working on. I'm in the mastering phase now, so I do the mastering. I do it on a separate project, I should say. I mix my project on an actual session, and then I will bounce that to a stereo file, and I will create a new session and put that stereo file on a new session. I know it's a little bit impractical, but I like to master on a separate session with a stereo file of my track. And let me show you what I mean by that, so you can have a look. So yeah, guys, this is what my session will look like. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. So yeah, that's my stereo file, really. That's my mix, and that's my final project. It's already been mixed, so I will create a new session. And my plugins is really basic. It will be an EQ just rolling off a little bit of the 40, anything below 40, I just roll it off, and then after that is a compressor. Waves compressor is I'm not compressing a lot, and after that I will have this is another dynamics controller. It's like a compressor as well, and then for final treatment will be the actual maximizer. So if you see what it's doing, it's not doing much in terms of actual compression. You see here, it's barely moving. So when it comes to compression, the linear phase as well, it's not doing much. It's just a little bit of touching. The last one, which is the maximizer, I'm got a pretty decent. It's quite radical at the moment. Well, I wouldn't say radical. It's like around 4 dB of gain reduction. So I just wanted to give you something while I'm making this video. I didn't want just to ask for your help and give me some questions and some input on something. I wanted to give you something of some kind of value while I'm doing this video. And because I'm working on this track that I'm finishing, I said, well, might as well just show you guys a little bit how my mastering process is, which is a separate process for me. I don't do everything on one session. So to sum it up, when I compose and I mix in one session, one project, okay, and I will save that, and from there I will bounce a final mix, okay. With that mix, I create a different session or a different project, brand new, and I just import and insert there the actual final file, which is my mix, really, which is a stereo file. and I will treat the actual stereo file as my master pretty much. So I don't know, I think some other people, they do everything in the same session where they compose. I think they mix everything and they just insert a mastering process in the same session. I like to work separate. It might be, it's a little bit of more work, I think, but it's a little bit, I keep the master as a final process really, and I don't have to worry about, I have already committed the mixing, the levels and everything, so that prevents me to always be in the phase of actually retouching. You know, when I get to the master, I don't really retouch anything because I have already commit to the actual levels and to the mix process. And that helps me focus just on mastering, but the mastering, I'm not doing anything really, you know. Whatever needed to be fixed has already been fixed in the mix. Such a cliche, fix it in the mix. But you know what I mean. It has already been eliminated. Whatever was wrong or shouldn't be there, it's a way long time ago. It's been eliminated. So that's that, man. You know, try it for yourself. Try to, and on the mastering process as well, when I'm on the master, that's where I insert the watermark from Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle is probably the only library that I'm involved that actually gives you the watermark, and you have to actually insert it in your own session. Some people do that in the mix process. I like to do it at the end. Yeah, man, you know, that's the way I do it, really. There's no right or wrong. So yeah, man, hope these videos find you well. Thank you for subscribing and for all the love and support. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave your comments below. And yeah, man, see you on the other side. Rock and roll, bro.